Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven and welcome back to my channel. Now last night there was another Warriors Den live stream and there was a bunch of stuff to go over, so let's get straight into it, shall we? So first of all, the input delay, the first part of lag compensation is now on consoles. So console players now have that 33 ms delay on all offensive moves. And from the brief little information that I've seen from people talking about it, it seems to be a very positive change and has made a pretty decent difference. So that's pretty cool to see. It's going to be awesome to see what happens when they introduce the rest of the lag compensation stuff. Maybe we can get this thing really freaking solid in terms of connection. So that is a good step in the right direction. Now next up, the Centurion infinite combo. Some people are saying it's not. It is. The devs even call it infinite combo on the dev stream. Who fucking knows anymore? It doesn't matter because the thing has been fixed out of the game, okay? So it's no longer a thing. And apparently there was also another bug on top of that where two Centurions could literally make it an infinite combo and you couldn't get out of it. But that's also gone. But while they were getting rid of this, it turns out there is another one, and this is kind of crazy. There is a new bug that they discovered when they were fixing this, and it turns out that assassins, when they parry, can always get a heavy attack, and this thing is purely unintended. Now they tried to fix it for this patch, but unfortunately it didn't, like, you know, they didn't want to break the game and all that sort of stuff. So this is going to be around for a week and they're going to be fixing it next week. So it's like the Centurion infinite combo. You have a week to play around with this and just fuck around and do whatever, and then it's going to be gone. And I give my obligatory don't be a dick and don't abuse this thing. Even though I know that goes right over the head of people, so whatever. Just have some fun or don't be a dick, your choice. Now next up, the devs are throwing another free weekend for For Honor to try and get more players into the game. This will be starting on May 3rd and ending May 6th. And they also brought back that whole warrior training program thing. Essentially, if you play 5 games with someone who doesn't own the game, you know, because they're trying out the free weekend, you get some goodies. And the goodies that you get is 2 weeks of champion status, but it's the revamped champion status. So let's move into that. They're going to be revamping the whole champion status system, okay? And what that says to me is Ubisoft, they want some more money. Obviously, not enough people are buying the champion status. It's not as enticing as they want it to be, so they're going to make it more enticing come season 6, so that way more people hopefully, you know, buy it and then they get more money. It's a business, whatever. So if you do this warrior training program thing when the free weekend rocks around, okay, and you get that 2 weeks of revamped champion status, that will be gifted to you at the start of season 6, okay? So you won't get it straight away, it'll be at season 6. Now keep in mind, if you have old champion status and you get the revamped champion status, they both work hand in hand, so they work together. It's not like, you know, one or the other, so you don't have to worry about that. And that also applies if you purchase this revamped champion status when season 6 rocks around. If you already have old champion status, it will work in tangent until obviously the old one runs out. So the revamped champion status goes as follows. It's 40% XP boost at the end of the game for the player. There is a 20 XP boost aura on all other players at the end of the game. That is new. There is more event loot. That is new, and that counts for, like, you know, the little Dance of Death events and all that sort of stuff as well. As, like, you know, Feast of the Otherworld and all those other little things that they put on every now and then. And then, of course, you still get the more salvage, you get more endgame match loot, you get 1 emblem, same as usual, and of course, you get the champion status icon. So essentially, they've tried to buff the XP bonus you're going to be giving people to wrap up faster, and of course, you get more event loot. Of course, they want to try and push people into those events that they put out. They want you to have the champion status, that way you can just, like, farm up this gear, which is fine. More loot is never a bad thing. So yeah, if you know anyone who wants to jump into the game, free weekend is the best way to do it. It's across all platforms, so it doesn't matter what they're playing on. You can get them to jump on, and they can test it out. They can get their asses fucking absolutely plundered, and then they can say whether they want to stick with the game or not. But yeah, if you manage to get some newbies to, like, jump in games with you, you can get some free champion status. So that is also pretty cool. Next up, they have the new mythic outfits. Okay, those are 15,000 steel, and there are 3 of them. Now, there is a little thing that's different with this, and I will go over that in a second. But the 3 outfits are for the knights. It's called Pledge of Heaven, okay? So, you know, it'll be in the background, but you got this like little cosmos sun thing around you. It looks pretty cool. The Viking one, though, is called Asgard's Favor, and I fucking love that one. When he's just like standing there and it's like pulsing this lightning and the ground looks like it's moving. It's freaking sick. And the samurai outfit is called Tenchigumi. G'day, mate. It's Tenchigumi. Now, I'm pretty sure it's Gumi, but I want to call it Tenchu Gummy, okay? That's just, I like gummies. Gummies are cool. And that one there, the samurai one, looks absolutely insane when you execute someone, and it like showers them with all these little fucking cosmos things. Realism's dead, by the way, but that looks really fucking cool. So yeah, they're 15,000 steel, just something you can dump your steel into. It looks cool, and the thing that's different with this is, they said that it's, the colors and the ornaments and everything are different for every single hero, okay? So it's 3 mythic outfits, but technically, it's a unique thing for all the heroes. So all the knight ones will have the Pleasure to Heaven in terms of the effect, but the ornaments and the colors are apparently different for each individual knight hero, and so on and so forth for the Vikings, and of course the samurai. Now, Damien said on the stream that they want to do this more often, but at the same time, it takes a lot of work to come up with all that sort of stuff, hence why I don't do it all the time for every single outfit. Pretty much, I think they should only do it for the mythic outfits. No one really cares about the other outfits and everything. It's pretty much just the mythic ones that people care about, and of course, the execution. So if they can make those things nice and unique for all the different heroes and everything, I think that's fine. But yeah, pretty solid overall. Next up, they have the event playlist, and this is Arena. So this is pretty cool. You can jump into the events tab. It's 1v1 duels, and of course, it uses all the arena maps and only the arena maps. Now, we're talking the ones that were just added with the arena mode. So you got the Daubeny one, you got the ring one, and then you have the boring one, which is a samurai one, and there's no one around drinking, there's no one yelling, and it's just like nice and peaceful. If you're into that, cool. But I prefer, you know, being yelled at while I'm trying to kill some guy in a pit. So this event playlist is running from now until the 2nd of May. And to couple that, there is a new event order, Duel Executioner. So in other words, as a community, execute a bunch of people in duels, and in return for killing a bunch of people, you will get 2k steel. And of course, you have to participate in it. Now, they did confirm that this works with the event playlist for the arena, so you don't have to play regular duels to do this. You can play the, event and still get participation for this. So once again, pretty cool. Now, last little thing before we get into the juicy information, and that is the fact that PvAI modes will now have dedicated servers with the live update, which is coming next week, okay? So, for me personally, this has never been an issue. I've never had issues with bot games, and again, I've never been able to play bot games in 4v4 and stuff because I play on PC, and of course it's always low activity, and anything below very high activity, you're not getting a game on PC, at least in my experience. But yeah, for anyone who does manage to play versus bots and you're playing with multiple people, might be an issue for you. It's going to be fixed. They're going to be putting dedicated servers there. Now, they said they're not bringing dedicated servers to the story mode or anything like that, but they are looking to bring it to custom matches in the future. And now the last thing that they talked about, and this is very interesting, and that is that next week we're going to be getting the Season 6 reveal, okay? Now, it's not going to be this massive tournament thing like they did last time. From what they said, they're having it at, the studio that they got there in Montreal, and they're going to be doing a more in-house thing, but they said they're going to be including which heroes are getting reworked in Season 6, so we're going to know exactly who we're going to get. Now, from the speculation and hints they've dropped in the past, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Orochi. I'm pretty sure it's either going to be Valkyrie or Warden, and we might get a Peacekeeper rework in there as well. Now, key note, they said hero reworks. There is multiple, so I'm assuming 2 minimum, there might be 3. And we're going to be getting all that information next week. Now, I thought I'd do something fun, okay? And I'm going to put a poll down below in the description box and in the comment section, and I want to hear from you guys. Next week, which heroes do you think we're going to get the rework for? And the choices are going to be from those heroes, so the Orochi, the Valkyrie, the Peacekeeper, and of course, the Warden. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 2, there might be 3, but I want to hear from you guys which ones you think we're going to actually get in the reveal. So make sure you hit up that poll down below, and let's see what you all think. But that is the end of the video, guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. I love reading and replying to all your comments down below. And feel free to check out my Discord and Twitter. There is a link down below in the description box for both of those as well. The Discord is a great way for me to talk to you guys outside the YouTube comment section. And of course, the Twitter is a great way for you guys to get a notification whenever a video is being uploaded, because YouTube is a bit weird sometimes. And if you like this video and you like what I'm doing here on the channel and you want to support the channel further, feel free to check out my Patreon. There'll be a link down below in the description box, and a link will pop up at the end of the video. And if you choose to donate, it is greatly appreciated. And a big shout out to my current patrons whose names you've been seeing in the background. Just wanted to say thank you for your support. It really does mean a lot. And please share this video around, it does help me out a fuck ton. And if you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.